Statute of limitations is the amount of time that a creditor can use the court to force you to pay a debt. Basically, how long they have to sue you, okay? Now, what can restart the statute of limitations? Because some debt collectors, they'll try to force you into paying a debt or try to sue you on a debt that's like 10 years old, okay? So what can renew the statute of limitations? Making a payment for any amount, entering a payment plan, accepting a settlement offer, agreeing to pay off some of the debt, listen to this, even acknowledging that you owe a debt, and making a new charge on that same account. If the clock on the statute of limitations restarts, it starts back to 0, and it applies to the whole debt balance. This time reset gives the creditor or collector more time to use the court to force you to pay a debt. The debt collectors doing this is how zombie debt exists. What's zombie debt? The Federal Trade Commission describes zombie debt as a debt that you think is gone, okay, and forgotten, but has somehow come back to life, right? So it's like risen from the dead, it's resurrected. And examples of zombie debts include debt that isn't yours or identity theft, debt that is no longer on your credit report, that means past 7 years, discharged debt due to bankruptcy, or debt past the statute of limitations, okay? Now, how can you protect yourself from zombie collectors? Is by requesting documentation, refusing to speak to anyone who calls, don't admit that you owe the debt, don't remit the payment until you identify the debt is yours, and be aware of the statute of limitations. So you need to know what the statute of limitations is in your state. One state that you don't have to worry about any of this is Texas, okay? Texas, thanks to a law passed, a new state law that was passed in 2019, aims to protect people from zombie debt. It also requires debt buyers to provide written notice if they are taking action past the statute of limitations period. What's cool is you cannot reset the clock for the statute of limitations if the debt is in Texas, if you are in Texas. We don't want to ignore our debts if we know it's ours and we're currently dealing with it, and it's within the statute of limitations. So go ahead on to the link in my profile, fill out the form. You see how happy she is? That's going to be you. And let us help you get out of debt. Okay, there's many ways to consolidate debt. All right. Yes, even ways that's not going to get late payments and collections on your credit report. So there are different ways that you can get out of debt without filing bankruptcy. All right. All right. Talk to you soon.